That beat go hard, don't it?
Yeah, the beat was hard.
That beat is amazing.
Well, he had the BBL by then, didn't he?
He probably did have a beard installed, the Rick Ross package installed by then. Yo, what's the business, y'all? It's your local neighborhood Supa with my boy Brisk, and welcome back to this Current Culture podcast. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you into what the hell we be talking about. What's the business, man? How you been, bro?
Man, it's been a busy week, bro. I'm glad it's almost over, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yes, it's Friday. It's right around the corner. I'm hoping Friday Eve. I hope it don't rain no more, though.
Oh, definitely about to rain again.
Hey, and shout out anybody that's been in Texas. If you ain't had no electricity, prayers up to you. Hang on. And hope ain't nobody's stuff broke up. Bro, I got like 3 tree branches done fell in my backyard. Yeah. And I just pruned my tree not too long ago, so it kind of did the job for me. But let's get into the topic. Some more reference tracks from your boy Drake. The boy has dropped.
Bruh. It's so many of them, bro. Like, it's so many. Like, and the reason I used to trip about reference tracks when it came to Drake, because it mostly was singing stuff, and I've been in several writing camps, I guess you could call them. I was working on a project pretty heavy, like the past 3.5 years. And we would get together and we would write. It'd be like 3 of us. We would write the song out during it. Everybody contribute. But then at the very end of the session, the person who led the writing session would then go and record the track, because we wanted to make sure we memorized all the melodies and we knew exactly how everything went, how everything was said. Yeah. So then he records the reference track, then he sends it to the group chat, and then we could just listen to it. And so the artist who was going to be recording the song, which this particular song was singing, then that artist would memorize all the melodies and all that. And then when it came time to go cut the track, he'd cut it, but he'd add his own little things in there, stuff like that, little extra melodies and all that. But so that does happen. That does happen in the music game, for sure.
Definitely. Mike Jack, you know what I'm saying? It's only a handful of people that's Prince or what's her name, Taylor Swift and stuff that actually write and perform their stuff. But that's when it comes to singing. Because I saw a tweet that said the difference between having a team write for you when you're a rapper and having a team write for you when you a singer is the talent you bring in as a singer is your voice. The talent you bring in as a rapper is you write your raps.
And I'm gonna keep it real, because normally, like, I'm a Drake fan. I'm a fan of Drake as far as the artist and his music. I ain't talking about like where he from, all that. That stuff don't matter. I'm a fan of Drake. But then Drake be out here talking about how he the best. You can't goat yourself if you ain't writing your own raps, bro. Like that, you can't. It's illegal for you to be a part of that conversation if that's what you got going on.
I totally agree. Now, what Drake does to me is like the Tour de France. He be on the bike and it ain't like he be doing steroids. No, he put a whole motor on the bike. And then claim he the number one cyclist. He put like 5 motors and a rocket boost on and be like, yes, I'm the best. I did that. So let's get in this timeline. Now, audience, I would like you to know, he is a Drake fan, and I need you to verify this for people who think I may be a bandwagon Drake hater and Kendrick lover. Do I know Kendrick's catalog like that? Am I a Kendrick super fan like that?
Nope.
But
not a Kendrick super fan.
Not a Kendrick super fan. Since you have met me and we got to know each other and Drake got brought up, what was my initial?
I was blown away because you was like the first person I ever met that openly hated Drake. Couldn't stand Drake.
Yes.
It was several layers deep. It wasn't just regular like, man, I can't. No, it was several layers, authentic, real hated Drake.
Yes. My inbox on my Instagram, people have been hitting me up. I know that you are very happy about this whole situation. Yes, I am. So it's people that's like, oh, you love Kendrick. Kendrick dope. Don't get it twisted. And actually, this just made me an actual fan because it made me go back and re-listen to some stuff or whatever. But to be honest with you, I listen to 3 6 Mafia, okay? I like Gucci Mane and OJ the Juice Man, all right? But I just hate Drake. So I'm not a Kendrick super fan. He is dope though, but I just hate Drake. Want to get that out the way. This is beautiful. I love going through this. This is probably the best times of my life right now. Because it is pure hatred. It's the hatred like Kendrick said, except Kendrick used to be cool with Drake.
Yeah.
I ain't never liked Drake since day one.
But who's to say that Kendrick actually was rocking with him anyway? Because with Kendrick being as conscious as he is and backpack as he is, like he probably recognized the real from the very beginning. And he only went on that tour because Drake was the hottest at the time. And then Drake jumped on one of his songs, the Poetic Justice track, which was pretty dope. And that was like one of Kendrick's first like main albums. So yeah, he may have hated him since then, to be real.
I believe back then he was under Top Dog and he had the label on his back. Whatever moves he had to make back then, he had to make back then. Or maybe he thought Drake was cool because I don't know. Was that around before Drake started talking gangster shit?
Might have been, yeah, because he still was on best I ever had type vibes. Might be, it may be.
Cause I don't recall Drake really going into gangster shit until I really want to say if you reading this is too late or when he started doing songs with Future on a consistent basis. It seemed like the more gangster people he started doing songs with, the more gangster he started trying to act. And you know, but and you know, I always say I like the best I ever had or whatever. However, I wouldn't ever ride around listening to that shit. I heard it on the radio. I was like, oh, that's a nice little song. I like this melody. Saw the video. I was like, who the fuck made this piece of shit video? I mean, there's hoes in it, but
yeah.
I'm sorry, ladies. But this video's stupid and he's sitting there looking goofy. Kanye fucked him. I found out later that Kanye just said fuck it. I'm gonna fuck you up on your video. But yes. So let's get into this timeline of alleged Drake reference tracks from Complex. For years, it's been commonly known that Drake uses collaborators to help with his songs, seemingly his verses. Here are all the leaked reference tracks to leak so far. We're gonna skip all the rigmarole. We do want to commemorate Meek Mills because on July 22nd, 2015, Meek Mills officially broke the dam when he tweeted, "Stop comparing Drake to me too. He don't write his own raps."
Dang.
That's why he ain't tweet my album because we found out! Exclamation point. And I believed Meek because back then, before Meek was getting his back allegedly broke out before, you know, he was really like, you know, you could tell he just always said what was on his front of his mind and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I heard that, I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And then it was revealed that Quinn Miller had allegedly written Drake's verse on Meek Mill's 2015 RICO. And then we all know what happened after that. He got the label ghostwriter, but didn't nobody care.
Yeah, but that's the whole reason they was beat because like Meek Mills thought that song, the verse on RICO, was about Nicki Minaj, which was his girl at the time. That's why that's whole beef stuff started with that.
Once again, Ron Burgundy. This nigga just reading shit and not doing the mathematics. Not putting 2 + 2 together. He literally just whatever's in the front of him, he reads. You know what I just realized, man? What who Drake is to me now, and what I'm gonna start calling him from now on. And y'all free to use this. I done commented it on many comments now and shit. This is who Drake is to me now.
Who this? Oh, the Sandy Rumskin. That's definitely an old reference right there. You put
a tape in that nigga back, a reference track in his back, and he will sing it all day long.
Hey, that's funny. That's a good depiction. And just so you know, DJ Drama was the one who revealed that Meek Mill thought Drake was talking about Nicki Minaj.
And if correct me if I'm wrong, Drama and Drake had an issue over what?
Was it a woman?
Yes. Drake was fucking behind one of his, if not current, very recently uncurrent girl. Because Drake is a scumbag. All right, here we go. Number one, 10 Bands. Do you know this song?
I do. Yep.
I have never.
I thought it was a pretty decent song.
Oh, and this is why I had to preface earlier with my hatred of Drake. I don't know these songs. I can't listen to Drake. Like, I don't like Drake on any level. Like, his voice irritates me, how he be rapping, everything. I don't. The beats be dope. He has ruined perfectly great songs for me. I hear the beat first. If somebody else rapped in, he hop on it. Gotta turn it off. So, this is my first time listening to 10 Bands, written by Quinn Miller. And I will say this, though. It's unfortunate for Quinton Miller because people don't understand about blowing up. You have to have a certain kind of quality. Now, I can say whatever I want to about Drake, but he does have a certain charisma. He does have the quality to be a star. And looking at this picture of Quinn Miller, it looks like he works in a warehouse. He do warehouse work in the back of Kroger.
He definitely like a chill cat.
Yes, he couldn't. He doesn't have the star quality. And to this day, speaking of star quality, I don't know how J. Cole blew up, but that's a whole nother conversation. But let's listen to this 10 Bands. It's 1 minute, 30 seconds. Have you heard this reference?
Not the reference. You
Hold on, let me turn it up. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta get this right. I don't know what the hell been happening to computers lately. But they've been acting stupid for me lately. All right, here we go. Real sick.
Quinn Miller is a fire writer and a fire song creator, though. He could have been his own artist, but he wouldn't have been as big as Drake. He'd have some heat, though.
We wouldn't be talking about Quinn Miller if it weren't for Drake. And the thing, and I'm saying that for a reason, not because he ain't talented, but it's way people don't understand all the shit it takes to actually be a star. Hold on. All right, you can hear it now?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, man. Try some shit. See how it goes. Oh, okay. 10 bands, 50 bands, 100 bands. Fuck it, man. I'm trying to run through the budget. Niggas sleep. I ain't tripping. I'ma let them sleep. When I get it, nigga, recipes. I can tell you how to rap it. I can tell you about no safe house, nights out, Calabasas. I can tell you not a rapper. You niggas selling swag. I ain't gotta open another package. Who you with?
Quinn Miller was going in on this track, bruh.
Drake rapped this?
Yeah, it's hard, too. I ain't gonna lie. Drake version is dope.
Wait, he said that, though, y'all not rappers?
Yeah, he said all that. Everything. And it's all dope. Yeah, so that's that one. And Drake version of it was dope.
What's the difference between this version and Drake version? Did he add some extra words in there, or is that word for word right there? I'm
pretty sure it's word for word.
So even the ad libs are and all of that shit. How the fuck you need a ghostwriter for an ad lib?
No, I can't say he did the ad lib. I can't remember, but it sounded exactly the same.
Why his version? You know what? Now I gotta go.
His version.
Let me go hear his version. I'm about to get sick to my stomach, dude. I swear, bro. Like, I really don't like this. You remember? You know that 50 Cent gift? You seen that? What was
when
that?
You drive off?
No, the one. What was that video? It was the beef video, the beef mixtapes. You remember them beef videos where it was like, it was like, and they was interviewing him about Ja Rule, and it was like, hey, you think you and Ja Rule can ever be cool? He's like, I really don't like that guy.
That shit is crazy. I really don't like that guy.
He trying to look out the window. That's how I feel about Drake. I really don't like that guy, bro. And like I said, not Aubrey the person, which I'm gonna stop saying that shit because he now feels like he is this Drake character that he has created. So it's like, bro, like it's just so false. All right, let me listen to this. Bitch ass commercials. I don't feel like logging this to my account. And you can't skip commercials?
You can after like a couple seconds.
Oh, you gotta outsmart it. All right, let me listen to this shit.
Oh, he left the ad-libs out.
Let's not even discuss it, man. OMG. Niggas sleep. I ain't tripping, I'ma let them sleep. I ain't tripping, let them rest in peace. I can tell you how it happened. I can tell you about the safe house nights out in Calabasas. I can tell you how to rap. Story, I don't even know the next package. Who you with? What you claim? I was paying mama's rent when I returned to 17, so
This nigga's a fraud. Wow.
Like I said, his version sound better though. Maybe because I'm just used to Drake's voice, but his version sound better.
Yeah, I ain't like the Quinn Miller's version either. But guess what? Juicy J could have sung that song. OJ could have sung that song. I don't know what the fuck I'm listening to. And this is why I think I'm in a whole nother stratosphere or galaxy or dimension. I'm in the same dimension as you, but I'm not in the same dimension as the world because that song, the beat, none of that shit faze me. I don't hear it and be like, wow, that goes hard.
And it got some bass too we couldn't hear for real. That must be beating too a little bit.
It's probably my Drake hate. He has tainted everything. It's kind of like you know how on the barbecue plate, let's say you don't like coleslaw, and the coleslaw juice drip over
bruh.
to your cornbread or something.
Terrible.
That's what Drake does to music to me. Once he touch it, it is ruined for me.
Not Drake the coleslaw. Now Know Yourself. That was the fire record.
Let me listen.
That's one of my favorite Drake records.
Let's do this in reverse. We about to go listen to the Drake version first, and then and I'm gonna just go on there sign in because I can't do this. I can't live that. I can't live the ad life.
I feel you, though. I can't do that with YouTube either. I think you was the person that got me on paying YouTube, and I haven't been able to turn back since.
I remember when I'm talking about, bro, I was broke as fuck when paid YouTube came out. And I hated ass that much, nigga. I didn't eat for a couple of days, nigga, to take care of that because I hate ass.
Man, paid YouTube is fire, though, because then you can turn you don't even have to have your phone on. You can just listen.
Now, you want to know something, though? That was some Android shit. It was like that on Android forever, even before the paid YouTube shit.
Oh.
Yeah, so and because that's why you gotta keep both in your arsenal. But then they ended up updating it on Androids and shit. And you needed to have it paid and shit. But for a minute it was like that. All right, y'all, let's get back up in this thing. All right, Know Yourself, Drake. Here we go. The irony of the title of this song.
If you're reading this, too late.
No.
Are you talking about Know Yourself? Hey, this is one of my favorite Drake songs. This is one of my favorite Drake songs. It's about to come in. It's about to come in.
yeah. It's that Oliver 40 Nico shit, man.
This song go hard. I might be dancing over here.
Well, when it was fire. Yeah. Running through
the streets with my woes.
Count money, you know how it goes. Pray to real.
I like this song so much. It's gonna have to be a lot of stuff to come out about Drake for me not to ever play this song again.
All right, maybe I'm tripping. Let me listen to this again. Tell me this. You listen to this and you can vibe to this, especially right now. Listen to this shit. Did he just say this?
Running through the six with my woes. Count money, you know how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Pray to real.
Right, the fakes explodes. See, I guess I really haven't listened to that song since Before the Beat. So that's wild. Now, what's funny is whoever was writing these records for enough, I wonder if he was writing these records, he was pissed off. He was like, I put some code and stuff in here. Because that is wild that he would say that, because the fake is getting exposed at the moment.
And this you hear this come out of his face. This face right here.
Hey,
and you believe that shit. That shit vibe.
It wasn't about believing it. It was about was the record hard or not. The record was hard.
And it coming from him. Like, no, fuck no.
I definitely wasn't looking at him when I listened to it. I was just vibing. Rolling in the truck with Spotify on.
Mob at the you believe this dude mobbed anywhere?
Not really. It wasn't about that. It wasn't about that. It was just a dope bop.
I'm glad you here, bro, because you keeping me in. I'm getting it. You heard it. You listened to it. And I think the problem, I told you this all the time. Somebody else told me this too. They didn't see Drake before they heard Drake. I already knew who the fuck Drake was by the time he started really popping. And I was like, y'all do know this motherfucker was on this TV show in a wheelchair.
I did not know. See, I didn't even know that. I remember when I first heard of Drake, I thought that he was just like a local artist like myself that was trying to come up and get big. That's what I thought. And so then I remember I had went to my mom's house and I had pulled up and we was playing Drake or something. Drake came on TV and she was like, that's that little boy from Degrassi. I'm like, Mom, what's Degrassi?
Wow.
And she like, he was in a wheelchair. And I was like, what? And I started like researching it like, dang, I didn't know that.
Your mom's a real one. All right, so let's go over here to the
Quinn Miller version.
To the Quinton Miller version, which I have somehow lost because of my anger.
There it is.
There we go. And let's hear it. Okay.
Yeah, Drake definitely ate way better on this record.
What the fuck am I?
He definitely ate way better.
Am I going crazy? I gotta be going crazy. And why is Complex tripping like this? I gotta be. Let me listen to this again. Let me listen to Drake.
I want that Vory and I swear. I want that Vory just.
Yeah, that hurt.
I don't like his voice.
See, that's what to me it don't matter.
And remember
like
that
voice is dope to me.
And remember, I told you I ain't like Kanye voice neither.
See, and he's one of my favorites too.
I can listen to Kanye because the beats be so ignorant, and Kanye be saying shit that it sounds legit coming out his mouth.
Kanye be spazzing, yeah.
Like the shit he say sounds like his life. When he was talking about rapping about living in working at the Gap on Spaceship, nigga, I felt that.
I definitely did.
Can you point me to a verse where Drake was like, yeah, getting off a set after making the fat check, being the kid actor, what can you expect? Has he ever rapped about being his real fucking upbringing?
He don't rap about, and then the fact that you brought up like Kanye Spaceship, because that's one of my all-time favorite songs.
All-time greatest song.
Because you could definitely feel everything that he was saying. Like I could visualize everything he was talking about. I have never, the way I felt on Spaceship, like understanding what Kanye, and I understand he lived that, I've never felt that way with a Drake record. Drake records just be bops.
With Spaceships, I worked in the mall. I worked at Champs. Listening to him talk about, I felt the air conditioning of the mall. And wanting to seeing everybody else have fun and shit. My manager, she was cool, but then another manager was a piece of shit and shit. I was like, man, I felt it. I think that's my biggest disconnect with Drake is all his music I never heard. The best I ever had is the only time he been on a frequency that connected where I felt like this person that's saying these words. Okay, this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's one of the only songs that because I ain't heard no other songs. Marvin Room actually did sound like him, but it was so much hating that I was like, who the fuck would want to listen to a dude hating on another dude?
I couldn't get into that way. Everybody, when I remember that first drop, everybody was talking about like, they were like, have you heard Marvin's Room? And I listened to it, I'm like, man, this dude is Dirty Mac in the whole. This is terrible.
This is horrible. I remember I listened to the whole song because I can't, if I'm encountered with Drake, I do try to listen to the whole shit. The last whole album I listened to was Views, and I just couldn't do it no more. I didn't listen to Scorpio. I did listen to the last one, the Certified Lover Boy. I was in Hawaii, And I did listen to it. It had Project Pat on there. Of course, I'm gonna listen to that shit. And I'm gonna be honest. I enjoyed Certified Lover Boy, all the non-Drake portions of it. I loved it, but I was just like, they are giving this guy all of this dope material for him to poo-poo on. But that's my I don't like his voice. And I told you this the other day. It be so auto-tuned, half the time I can't tell the difference between half of these cats no more. So I'm like, his voice just don't sound good.
He got a little nasally voice. He got a little nasally. I rock with it.
I look, as a person with a bitch ass voice myself, I should be a fan of him. I ain't got no good voice, but shit, like I just don't like that guy. Hold on, let me come over here because something going on with this Complex site. It's like
they got all kind of ads and stuff popping up.
I think Complex has been compromised. Like Drake is like, yo, y'all can't show my shit. You see how this site acting up, but every other site we ain't had no problems with.
Bro, so
Complex, but it's
the powers of Drake are good now.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? All right, so that was
Know Yourself.
So that was the one where he was like rolling through the six with my woes.
Yep, rolling through that, and he said, "Help the fake get exposed." That's when you just lost it.
Why is all right? So that line don't fuck with you, like with everything that has.
Well, like I said, like now it's funny now, but back when I first heard it, none of this was known to me at all, and I just thought it was a dope record.
Wow, I wish I had heard this song back then. I wish I had it because I would have always pointed to this song, the motherfuckers. Not the ghostwriting part. I was like, that sound believable to y'all? Rolling through my six with my woes. Get the fuck, mobbing through this. Get the fuck out of here. All right. And let's look at the back story of this release. 2015 cover story for The Fader. Drake talked about being jealous of Wiz Khalifa for making Black and Yellow, which was an anthem for his hometown of Pittsburgh to sing along to. Drake then proclaimed, I told myself over the duration of my career I would definitely have a song that strictly belonged to Toronto, but that the world embraced. So Know Yourself was a big thing off my checklist.
But did he ever say he wrote it? He said he wanted to have a song. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Technically, he said I want to have a song. He didn't say he was gonna write it.
Bro. All right. Me and Megan Good go out, and you be like, yo, did you smash? And I'll be like, did I smash? What did I just insinuate to you?
You definitely insinuated that you did.
So this dude saying, I would definitely have a strong, strictly belong to Toronto, but that the world embraced. So Know Yourself was a big thing off my checklist.
I take it as that was very well written, and he knew what he was saying, possibly by not leaking the fact that it was written by somebody else, and he knew that he was talking about this track that he wanted to get off that he didn't write.
Possibly. Is Quinn Miller from Toronto?
Nah, I don't know that. Let's see. Let me see where Quinn Miller's from.
Boy, if Quinn Miller ain't from Toronto, if I was a Torontoian, I would be pissed the fuck off.
He is from... Oh, he don't got no what's the name. Hey, let me see.
Damn. He a ghost for real.
Quinn Miller. Oh, here we go. Atlanta, Georgia. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
That's exactly what Kendrick was talking about. I didn't know that.
He need a check. Okay. He ran to Atlanta. Dirty motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Release song RICO. I think I heard RICO because that was on Meek Mill's album, and I think that's when I heard it. Let's listen to the reference track.
No women got his chips.
I didn't have to do it, I did, but I did that shit anyway. I hear him popping behind me, but when I'm up front, there's nothing to say. Open my brother, me and him go way back, second days. I've been there way too many days. Yo, hearing
all these reference tracks lets me further realize one of Drake's strongest gifts is how he can perform a song on a track. because his performance of the song is way better than all the other people.
I'm sorry, I'm listening, bro. I'm so sorry.
Definitely.
His performance.
Like the way Drake performed on the record, I'm talking about like actually getting in the studio and performing it. That sounds way better than what was going on right there. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like another thing that taints me with Drake. Another first image of Drake was the nigga on Funkmaster Flex reading a freestyle off of BlackBerry.
That's unacceptable. You can't do that.
I can't. What I'm trying to say is, you hear that beat? That beat go hard on it.
Yeah, the beat was hard.
That beat is amazing.
Well, he had the BBL by then, didn't he?
He probably did have a beard installed, the Rick Ross package installed by then. But that's what I'm just trying to say, bro. And I know a lot of people gonna be like, oh, so you making fun of his looks. It ain't about me making fun of his looks. Tell me the vibe that you get from this picture, and does it match the fucking music?
No, absolutely not. You had to pick that picture.
Because it's him. This is no BBLs. Ain't no veneers. This is him. This is what he look like. Just like Kendrick said, he don't want to be himself. I show a picture of himself of who he is naturally. Now I'm a hater. Get the fuck out of here, man. Not you, but I'm just saying, because I know that's what's going to happen. People like, why you bringing up his picture? You want to know why people go get mad I'm bringing up this picture? Because this picture make you feel uncomfortable that this the motherfucker that you be jamming to. Because you the superficial motherfuckers. Not just me. Look at this. This is your hero.
So I would tell you this. Me being as much of a Drake fan as I am, if I had never in my life seen Drake, and then I just heard all his songs and I was a fan of all his songs like I am, well, most of them as I am, and then you show me this picture today, was like, dog, this is the dude that's rapping. I'd be like, what? Ain't no way, bro. I wouldn't believe you. I say.
What are you talking about? He ain't the motherfucker that's rapping all these songs. He reciting them. He didn't write that shit.
Well, yeah, performing it.
Back to the fucking list of this motherfucker putting tapes in his bag, Teddy Ruxpin Jr.
Teddy Ruxpin is good.
And the titles of the song. You see what it say on his hat?
Narcissist.
That's what the fuck Drake is. How the fuck you gonna have a song called Know Yourself and you didn't write it yourself? Wow. The RICO shit went too hard for it. All right. Used to Lil Wayne. Do you know this song?
I do. Yeah.
All right. I never heard it before. I gotta say I can't remember.
Who wrote this one? Was it Quinn Miller?
Yes.
Okay.
Quinn Miller. Wow. Quinn Miller was. I hope Quinn Miller was making some bank. I hope he was, because this motherfucker is just writing. Apparently, he writing classics according to the world.
He was apparently he worked at a bakery before he got a call from Drake. So he was in a bakery cooking up some heat, bruh.
Wow. All right, let me hear this Yusu song, the original version first, before and make myself stick to my stomach. All of this stuff. Oh, he wrote half of them. If you reading this, it's too late.
And that's one of my favorite albums. I ain't know that.
Oh man.
When you get to where I'm at, you gotta remind them where the fuck you at. Every time they talking, it's behind your back. Gotta learn to line them up and then attack. They gon' say your name on them airways. They gon' shoot
Wait.
What's that?
First off, that's Drake rapping.
Mm-hmm.
That's his voice.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here. Second off, and the reason I'm saying that, because that don't even sound like he changed his voice all the time, because he gotta match the motherfuckers he damn putting on costume. But I wanted to check this out. Look at the composers. Is this Drake and like 3 other rappers, or is this Drake and Lil Wayne?
Whoa, I ain't never seen that.
Because that song ain't got no samples in it, from what I know.
Dang.
So, unless I might be wrong, it might have a sample in it. Let's see if it is a sample. So, maybe it's a sample, but it's not looking like it's no sample. Yeah,
I don't think it is, bro.
this is a songwriter, bro. Cause they wrote One More Again by Mariah Carey. Osha-ra-da-dee-dee-dee. That's that motherfucker. Wow. This nigga does not.
It explains why he's such a bop, then. He got a squad.
And I guess I just don't like those beats. I think that's the main thing. All right.
My guy got an all-star team.
Legend. Do you know this song?
I had to play this one. I don't know this by heart.
Party Next Door wrote this.
It's like,
Oh, yeah. This is one of my favorite Drake songs. This on the same album, I think.
That's it.
Yeah. Dang, so that whole album, he didn't write anything on it then.
Just like Weeknd wrote most of Take Care. For you guys that wasn't in the know about that. All right, so let's see.
I'm the youngest nigga rapping. Oh my god, yeah, shoot the guy. Oh my gosh, yeah, like that.
Yeah, this whole album was a botch. I might even bump it on the way where I'm going.
That sound like one of them white Christian album song singers. I bet she.
This whole album went hard though, for real. With the writing outstanding.
And I would
talking about that.
I would like everyone in the comments to know, yes, I'm a pure hater. And also, I'm disgusted because this motherfucker is a Scorpio, just like me. This nigga is a disgrace. Well, business-wise, I have to give praise to his Scorpio-ness. But as just a lover of music and the hip-hop culture, I'm sickened. I'm sickened. Are we gonna have to take a break now and come back to finish the list? Because it is 6:55.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
All right. And this is a good place to leave off. I'm sick for real.